File browser is actually associated with upload. So let's go to upload first. Now, you see on your website there are 5 types of files you can upload. I'll describe these to you so you know what they are. They're general images. They're actually 4 folders. General images is any images you want to use on your web page, in your windows, in your content window. Like that would be anything of your closets, anything of your products that you might want to show.
Like for the different pages or whatnot. Okay.
Yep. Now, header images, this is kind of a different image. This is, if we click over to our other window, see that wooden log cabin looking thing? That's a header image.
Right.
So that's where you would put images that you want to show up there. Now, what happens with that is when your page loads, it just randomly selects one out of that folder. So if you only have one, that one will always show up.
Oh, so I could have more than one?
Yeah, if you wanted like 6, you could have 6. Like you could have 2 garages and 2 closets and a kitchen or.
Now would it change any, like if they went on my website and they were browsing, would it change every time they went onto a different page, or is it? Oh, really?
Well, it'll randomly select one, so it could be the same one or it could be a new one.
Okay. So while one person is looking on the page, it could change.
Correct.
That's cool.
So while we're sitting right here right now, it doesn't change. It's always staying the same. But let's go ahead and click products. We'll go to your products page.
So that's cool, because if I couldn't decide, or if they end up making me a couple cool ones that I like them all, then.
So now we have the biker up there.
Yeah.
Which was one of the other ones that I uploaded to your site. Right.
That's
and
cool.
Now there's your Southern Utah looking one.
She's cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, actually, I created this page for a show that we were doing, a street fair, actually, just to show off how you can create pages. And there's a YouTube video inserted. Like I was telling you, you can take an insert. So let's go back to our admin menu. Yeah, it's actually just the commercial for season 5.
Nice.
But I love The Office.
Yeah, I've heard it's a good one.
Logos.
Okay.
Now, the way this works is you'll just put however many logos you want to be able to rotate through on your site.
That one.
And sometimes, maybe you might make a logo that's Christmassy looking. And so for a season, you'll have a Christmassy looking logo. So maybe your hangers with some mistletoe with them, right?
Oh, cute.
Or snowflakes, right?
Right. Okay.
So then you could essentially swap them out. But they don't randomly rotate through. We have a menu item, logo placement, that is going to let you choose which one is there at any given time.
Okay.
The next one is PDFs. If you have any need to upload a PDF to your website, then this is where you would do it. So you could put in like a pricing guide, or if you had a PDF that was just like pages and pages of pictures, you could put that together.
Okay.
Now there's 2 types of PDFs that are created. There's image type and text type. The way you can tell the difference is like if you open it and try to highlight text and you can't, then it's image.
Okay.
And otherwise it's text. Now the way I've set up my upload feature is because someone could potentially hack your site, and it is possible to embed viruses in images or upload anything and say, this is a PDF, I promise, right? And it's really a virus. Then what happens is I've set my code up to recognize if it's an image and if it's not. So if it's an image-based PDF, it will upload. If it's not, it'll give you an error saying this is an invalid file.
Okay.
So if you need more instruction on how to make an image-based PDF, I can let you know about that.
Okay.
And then the last one is Flash objects. Now those are like banner ads. Like say if you go to yahoo.com, they have that banner ad on the side, and if you scroll over it, suddenly it takes over the whole screen and it's moving and flashing around. That's a Flash object. Flash objects can also be movies. YouTube videos are considered Flash objects.
Okay.
So then what you would do at this menu is you'd select one of those, whatever you're about to upload. So you click the button next to it.
Okay.
Let's just say a general image.
Okay.
And you go ahead and click go. And then hit browse, because you'll want to find where it's at. And how about that? There's pictures of my son. Go ahead and click on, I think that one's a good one. It's a small file. Go ahead and hit OK, or open. and then hit upload. Now it might be a larger file, so it might take a minute to upload. The larger it is, the slower it'll take, or longer it'll take.
Okay.
And some hosts, I put a limit of 500 KB because I figure you don't need to be loading any picture bigger than half a meg, which is 500 KB. And you can use Photoshop and Google Picasa to shrink them.
Okay.
So that's where my system limits you. But some hosts will limit you to less than that. And if they do, it is possible it'll generate an error on my code.
Okay.
So my code's trying to move forward and upload it, and they say, wait, this is way too big.
Okay.
And they'll generate an error. So if you see any funky errors, it's because your host has limited you to that much.
Okay.
Right? Now my host limits is a larger limit than my limit.
Okay.
Right? So if you decide to host with me, you won't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Okay?
So where did that go, though?
That's where File Browser comes in.
Okay.
So real quick, general images, header images, logos, and PDFs are all their own folders, and Flash objects go into the general images folder.
Okay.
I just had to make it its own separate item because it has to be tested differently than images.
Right. Okay.
So let's go to File Browser, and now you can see here's your 4 folders: general images, header images, logos, and PDFs. Go ahead and click on general images, and it's going to take a second. It's going to find all your images, and it's going to load the page. Apparently that was a large file for it to load, that image. So if you notice this little scroll bar on the right, that means that it's actually loading picture after picture, and then it resizes itself when it's all done loading.
Okay.
So these are all the images that I just happened to put on there. If you notice this DSCF, that's the one we just uploaded.
Okay.
You can see the Shane and Danielle.jpg. That's the one that I used on my page. The img5.jpg is the one that's on your homepage right now, right? So go ahead and click rename. Let's rename that baby picture we just uploaded, because who wants a name like that on their phone, right? So if you notice, it keeps the .jpg on the end, and then you can just give it.
And what's his name?
His name is Carter.
That's right, Carter. It's so cute. Okay.
And go ahead and click rename, or you can click close if you decide you don't want to do it anymore.
Okay.
Right, and so now it shows up in alphabetical order, Carter.jpg.
Okay.
So yeah, that image is hefty to load. And if you want to see anything larger, you can click on it and it'll open in a new window. So go ahead and click on that image. And for some reason when you open a new window on my computer, it's slow. I've got to figure out what's causing that. Now here's a new image. He gets his hair from his mother.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
I thought I had a lot of hair when I was born. And actually, he makes me look bald.
Oh my gosh.
So we can go ahead and close that window. And if you want to scroll to the top, you hit the back link right at the very.
Okay. Well, okay. So is this just every picture I have? This isn't necessarily where it is.
So
right?
there is a folder that stores all of these.
Okay.
But when we
so
create
this would be every image on my website. General image.
Yep.
Okay.
And then when you go to create and edit pages, you'll have access to all of these.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and delete one of those. You can delete that admin menu.jpg. All right.
Okay.
It says, are you sure? Say yes, I know what I'm doing. See, now it's gone.
Okay.
Right, that easy. So go ahead and click back at the top. And then you've got your header images. We can see everyone that's been loaded in there. Logos. I think I only have one in there for you. And PDFs.